with a word of prayer offered by Brother Moses Bore, who was the focus associate. Thereafter, CMF Clement Pabu gave the opening remarks. The chair welcomed members to participate in the meeting. Minute 2, reading and confirmation of the previous AGM minutes. The secretary was then Frederick Ondako, read the minutes of the previous AGM meeting recorded on 5th of March 2023 and were confirmed to be a true record by Vivian Marango and seconded by Mavis Masitha to be the true record of the previous AGM meeting. Minute 3, matters arising. There was no matters arising from the previous AGM meeting. Minute 4, confirmation of doctrinal basis of Kibucu. Rispa Nafula, who was the vice chairperson, read the doctrinal basis of Kibucu as per the Article 2.4 of the Constitution, and members affirmed them as what Kibucu adhered to, and no member was adopted to the Kibucu. Minute 5, presentation of Kibucu audited account. The audited accounts were read by the treasurer, who was then Derek Hasatili, and the information was kept in the Kibucu archives. Minute 6, presentation of the departmental reports. The general departmental reports were read in brief by Brother Peter Ouma, who was the discipleship coordinator, majorly the achievements, failures, and recommendation. Minute 7, confirmation of the office bearers. The nomination committee, secretary, Gladys Kariuki read and confirmed the office bearers as follows. Pena Douma was the incoming chairperson. Precious Wanyama was the incoming vice chairperson. Setik Luvute was the incoming secretary. Irene Nafolo was the incoming vice secretary. Enosh Oricho was the incoming treasurer. Wilson Dambuki was the incoming Bible study coordinator. Alvin Kovinda was the incoming media coordinator. Shatrak Savai was the incoming instrumentalist coordinator. Advice Simiyu was the incoming mission coordinator. Pride Omayu was the incoming ushering coordinator. Videlis Kipkokei was the incoming music coordinator. Evans Makoha was the incoming discipleship coordinator. Then lastly, Emmanuel Thomas was the incoming prayer coordinator. Minute 8, confirmation of the advisory committee members. The music coordinator by then was Sylvia Wafula. Read the names of Kibucu Advisory Committee as follows. One, we had Dr. Robert Wafula, who is the CU patron. Then Dr. Margaret Wanambisu, who is the CU matron. Then Dr. Kefa Nyenda, who is a member. Dr. Norbert Wanyonyi, who is a member. Then Mr. Clement Pabu is the CMF. Then Mr. Peter Simon, who is a member. And then Dr. Irene Simiyu, who is also a member. Members were asked to see the advisory committee members, for they only hear of their names, but they have no physical encounter with most of them. Then members also required to know the measures that were to be put in place to curb the dropout of church members. Then minute 9, we had issuing of certificates. The chair called the names of the executive committee, and certificates were handed to them as an appreciation of their faithful service, and the subcom's certificates were given to the coordinators, which were to be given to the members. Minute 10, outgoing chairperson's final remarks. The chairperson gave his remarks. He generally thanked the Lord and all people who were of help to the team during the regime, i.e., the Dean of Students, Dr. Nasongo, the chaplain, Reverend Leonard Juma, patron, Dr. Robert Wafula, matron, Dr. Margaret Wanambisi, then Dr. Robert Kati, then others were not mentioned. Minute 11, handing over. The handing over ceremony took place that was led by Joshua Mutuku for the preceding and Pena Douma for the succeeding executive. They were passing over of the mantle to the succeeding executive. The files were handed over to the outgoing executive committee members. From the outgoing executive church members to the incoming executive church members. The bank account were confirmed to be as follows. You have 1145-829961, which is the bank account of the church. Then pay bill number was confirmed to be 334055. The M-Pesa number was confirmed to be 0743286636. Then the Airtel conduct was confirmed to be 07811388890. The members agreed that the KCP account signatories will be changed from Joshua Mutuku, Frederick Ondako, Derek Kasatili to Pena Douma, Setik Luvute, and then Enosh Oricho, then plus Dr. Robert Wafola, who is a mandatory in the signatory. Then minute 12, commissioning of the succeeding executive. Dr. Robert Kati, the preach of the day, shared on 5 C's of leadership development as follows. 1, confidence. This is being able to balance confidence and humility. 2, communication. Make clear communication to reduce misunderstanding. Be willing to approach members' concerns as well as encouraging feedback. 3, we had collaboration. Working as a team, since teamwork as teamwork. Credibility. Let people trust you on your service. Then coaching, train saints to ensure the church grows. Afterwards, Dr. Robert Kati, the preacher of the day, commissioned the executive committee, being helped by the in attendance. After the commission, he dissolved the preceding team on behalf of Dr. Robert Wafula, the CU patron. Minute 13, remarks from the chairperson, Noah Waswa. The alumni chair showed his gratitude to the continual support, to the continual growth of the Christian Union, and looking forward in the year 2024 in conjunction with the executive to hold a 10th year anniversary. He assured the CU for continual support they will accord to the CU, especially on the endowment fund project. Minute 14, Pungoma Associates chairperson remarks. Sami Nganga, the Pungoma Focus chairperson, encouraged members to allow themselves to grow in the CU. He encouraged the church from the book of 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 2 to 5 that leaders should be shepherds of the flock, that we are placed as overseers over, and be an example to the flock. Minute 15 AOB, there was no any other business. Then minute 16 adjournment. There being no other business, the chairperson Pena Douma gave his gratitude to the minister and all who sacrificed to attend the AGM meeting. He therefore declared the AGM meeting closed and offered a closing prayer at 12 p.m. The minutes were combined by Frederick Ondako, who was the secretary, and Joshua Mutuku was the chairperson. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our secretary, outgoing, for the minutes. So from the congregation, anyone to confirm the minutes that what have been read is true? For those who are present, yes? Thank you. Deborah Wafula, I've confirmed the minutes that what have been read is true. Someone to second? Who is seconding? Yes. Thank you. Boaz Kibet, I have second. Thank you so much for that. Now, matters arising. Any concern, matters arising according to the minutes. Any matters arising? Yes. Microphone. You can just help him with the mic.
Okay, so I'm in Zoberi Kevin. I wanted to hear more clarification about the endowment fund.
Okay, clarification on the endowment fund. So please, I will allow Enosh to clarify on that, because Enosh was among the team who are standing in for the endowment fund, and also is a executive member, so he will help us to elaborate on that.
Habari yenu. about the endowment fund. It is captured what I'm going to do next. But according to the RAS regime, they asked us to open a fixed account and those interests to serve members. Let us just wait and hear how the report is being prepared about the endowment fund. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Are you comfortable with that, Nzoberi? Sawa, asante. Anything else? As the minutes is concerned? Thank you, members. We'll proceed to next stage.